Welcome to another edition of the Columbia Cougars Coaches Show on Mediacom Channel 22. My name is Cosmo with the Zimmer Radio Group, Y107 and ESPN KTGR. Athletic Director and Head Coach of the men's basketball squad, Bob Burchard. Welcome back again, Coach.
Thanks, Cosmo. It's good to be here, and season's winding down here a little bit.
It's hard to believe you flipped the schedule and you have 4 games left, 3 at home, 1 on the road, remaining for the Cougars, who move up a notch in the NAIA Top 25, now at number 20. 7-1 in the conference, and overall 20-6 on the season. It is hard to believe that here we are with 4 games left.
Seems like once you get to the second semester academically and get past the breaks and the holidays, and things really pick up steam. Certainly is that way with basketball. And right now it's kind of a combination of things, because we're busy wrapping up our seasons, and a lot of other teams are as well. So it impacts your recruiting and trying to get out there and see guys play. Your schedule gets compressed, and maybe that makes things go faster as well.
And we'll talk a little bit more about some of the recruiting as well when your assistant Sean Dooley will join us a little bit later in this edition of the Coaches Show. Let's talk about the last couple of games. I know the loss in the conference at Harris Stowe on the road. Before we talked the last time was you guys were getting ready to go there. Take us through that ball game.
I think Harris is much improved. I like their team a lot. Extremely athletic, had a nice crowd, tough environment. I didn't like our approach to the game. I didn't think we defended very well, and as you've heard me say many times, that's such a huge part of what we do. They play a real strong zone, nice long guys in the zone, and it was really almost a carbon copy of the game we played there a year ago, where we came back and Anike stole the ball at the end and hit a shot to win it right at the end. We made a comeback, but didn't have those circumstances fall in our favor this time around.
The good news is you'll get another crack at them. One of those 3 home games we talked about at Southwell Complex will be Harris Stowe, a team that's right on your heels as far as that conference standings are concerned. They're sitting there tied at 6-2. You guys are at 7-1. Another big game in the previous stretch. On the road, the close road trip over to William Woods, a big victory over the rival with the Owls.
You know, I thought we played pretty well there, Cosmo. It's a difficult place to play. It's a small environment, has a tendency to be a physical environment. I think their guards are very, very good, and our perimeter defense had to be strong. And I think it was stronger than we had seen it in other games. Probably not exactly where we'd like it, but I thought the result was good. And anytime you win a game this time of year is good. Anytime you win a game on the road this time of year is doubly good. Especially
when you talk about the compression of the conference schedules, and you get through that second time around. Now starting to see teams for the second time, whether it's you're going to their building or they're coming here. And again, it's not to belabor too much of the point of 4 games left. 3 of them are at home, and that's obviously always a good thing to have home cooking on the menu.
Well, it's nice. It's nice to play at home. We've had a stretch of 3 really tough road games, and and we did pretty well in that stretch. And I think in most years, if you won 2 out of 3 in a grouping like that, you'd feel pretty good about it. But it is nice to play at home. It's nice to end up on the home court. I know our guys are still excited about playing. I know that sounds funny, but it is a real important part of this time of year that guys are enthusiastic. They're excited about the stretch run. They're excited about getting to postseason, and I think our guys really are.
We'll come back and talk with the head coach of the Cougars about some of those matchups that are on the way here at the Southwell Complex, including a big date. I know it's always a fun time for you on the 25th with all the alumni and former players coming back before that contest, and to stick around on that game on the 25th. That'll be a fun time.
It is a fun time, Cosmo, and these games are critical. We are to the point now where the race is defining itself, and it should be, where every single game and your last 2 weeks is the most important game on the schedule. 3
of the final 4 at home for the Cougars. The full schedule and the brackets and more information looking ahead to the way the tournament will lay out as well online at columbiacougars.com under the basketball link. We'll come back, talk about the schedule, and also again have a chance to visit with one of the assistant head coaches, Sean Dooley, coming up here on this edition of the Cougar Coaches Show on Mediacom Channel 22.